I'm holding the key to the all-new Lamborghini Temerario, and in today's video, we're going to be fixing what the factory couldn't. Featuring an incredibly powerful twin-turbo V8 paired with a hybrid system, giving this car an impressive 920 horsepower, also letting it rev all the way up to 10,000 RPM. The Lamborghini Temerario is the successor to the iconic V10-powered Lamborghini Huracan, but given this platform with everything I just noted, this car has so much potential. So what's not to love about the all-new Lamborghini Temerario? Before we get this project underway, let's hear a stock startup and some revs. What you're going to hear in this video is going to completely change this car. From the factory, Lamborghini makes the twin-turbo V8 in the Temerario very quiet, but this exhaust system is going to change and fix everything. Handcrafted completely in Irvine, California, Boden takes immense pride in all of their products, this being one of their first systems for the Temerario, featuring the high-flow cats that is going to give us a big change in volume. This exact setup is available on creativemods.com. We also have other systems for this car, as well as any and all exotic vehicles. Feel free to browse through our online catalog for anything that your vehicle may need. Without wasting time, we need to get this car in the air so we can start taking off the wheels, the fender liners, so that we can then take off the under tray. Lamborghini made the Temerario as well as the Revolto extremely serviceable. Everything comes apart in big pieces here in the rear section of the car, and for this specific installation, everything needs to come off in the rear section. The hatch, the rear bumper, the taillights, the under tray, absolutely everything. Although this install seems pretty straightforward, organization is the absolute key in order to make this as fast and efficient as possible. Here at the shop, the guys are very nice about labeling everything, making sure that no bolts, no parts go missing, so that when we reassemble everything after the install is complete, everything is perfect just like how it came in. Similar to a Ferrari, you do need to take out the rear spoiler as well as the taillights. Once these are out, the rear bumper should slide out fairly easily. Removing just a couple bolts, a few clips in the back, the taillight comes out fairly easily. There's a main connector that plugs this taillight into the rear section of the car. Once you unplug that, this comes directly out of the car. As we inch closer and closer to the entire rear section getting disassembled, I want to show you guys the difference between the Temerario and the Lamborghini Revolto when you do the exhaust, because here at the shop we do tons of Lamborghinis, Ferraris, McLarens, etc. We do absolutely everything here. We not only have one Temerario in, we also have a Lamborghini Revolto right behind me over there, as well as another one that just got an exhaust system around the corner. Both going to be build videos you're going to see here on the channel very soon, so you get a little sneak peek. Since this is the V8 twin turbo and that is the naturally aspirated V12, you can imagine the exhaust systems and how they did it from factory is very, very different, especially with the new designs. It's not an everyday thing where you have a Temerario as well as a Revolto in the same building, both getting exhaust systems. So I'll definitely use this as an opportunity to show you guys the difference between a Temerario and a Lamborghini Revolto. Both the Revolto and the Temerario have to get disassembled in similar ways. The Revolto, you have to take off the taillights. You can remove the rear hatch on the Revolto, but it is not necessary. You get given a little bit more room. This build, we're doing a wide body, so we have to remove it anyway, so we did for the exhaust. Now that we have the taillights out of the car, there are a couple bolts in the bumper that connect the rear bumper with the rear quarter panel. After removing those bolts, the bumper slides right off. There is a wiring harness that connects all of the sensors and the electronics in the rear bumper that we need to make sure that we unplug before we pull the bumper completely. As time goes on, more and more technology is going to be stuffed inside of every single car on the road. You want to make sure that you do not mess up any of the wiring here, because this could cause a lot of issues, give you tons of headaches, and even make some of the features on the car inoperable. Now that we have the rear bumper completely taken off the car, the next step is the rear hatch. With just a few bolts, this entire rear hatch comes off the back of the car, which exposes everything that we need to disassemble on the mechanical side of things to get the new exhaust system in. Like I mentioned earlier, these cars are extremely serviceable, which makes these installs a little bit easier compared to other brands and other cars. Now we can start disassembling everything on the mechanical side. There are a few things that are in the way that we need to make sure we take out before we start taking out the factory exhaust.
We already removed the factory muffler because it is very exposed with everything else out of the way. In order to take out the factory downpipes, you do need to take out the engine brace, unplug all of the O2 sensors that go into the factory cats. Once that brace is out of the way, you can then take out all of the heat shielding that is protecting, of course, the heat coming from the exhaust that revs all the way to 10,000 RPMs. That sounds amazing, but with that sound, with that high revving RPM limit, you can imagine how hot these engine bays get. Lamborghini is taking no chances. They want to make sure that everything is safe inside of here so that you don't have any issues with the heat in your Temerario. Now with the factory downpipes out of the car, we can finally reinstall the new ones, making sure that the clamps are on very tight, causing no leaks, no issues. Once verified, we can now install the O2 sensors back into these downpipes, as well as the heat shielding around there to make sure that there's no issues when you're driving this car under load.
Taking a look at what you're removing versus what you're putting in, you can tell you're saving a lot more weight and you're going to be getting a lot more volume. Look at how big this muffler is compared to obviously no muffler here.
Compared to the factory downpipes, these ones have much less restriction in them. Usually when you modify whatever the O2 sensors are plugged into, they give different readings because of the change in restriction. Sometimes you can get away with it and sometimes you can't. Let's see what Josh over at Boden thinks.
I haven't tested it, but you might need to tune it eventually.
Okay, sounds good. All right, I'll try it this way and then I'll report back to you so you know. And you said, voila, bro, you're different level than me, man. But I'm coming out with something. You're gonna be pre-impressed. You'll be pre-impressed, I promise. It's not gonna be at that level, but it's gonna be in my level as best as possible. So, love you, buddy. You're the best, man. All right, talk soon. Peace. Bye.
The goal with this car and this system is to be able to get extra volume without needing to tune the car. Now with any new Lamborghini, the factory always gives you warranties, especially with the brand new cars. This is the first iteration of the Temerario. Issues are bound to happen, so you do want to make sure you don't void your warranty. If we have to tune this car, then there will be issues with the warranty. So if there is a check engine light when we fire up this car, we will have to revert this car back to stock, only due to the customer's request.
Take one good last look at this beautiful titanium exhaust from Boden over in California. We are almost done. We need to do the last bit of fitting. Only a few more things here are on the ground. We need to reinstall those back onto the vehicle and give it its first startup. Now, Sai just got off the phone with Josh over in California. He told us that he has not tested this before to see if we need to tune or not tune this car. Because we went with the catted option, the high flow cats, it is a much smaller version of what you get from the factory. You can see how large this is. A lot less restriction than this one right here. Paired with the muffler that we took out, you're gonna get so much more volume out of this exhaust system rather than the stock. So when this car is officially completed, we give the first startup. We will see if that check engine light comes on the dash, and then from there, we'll obviously do a couple things different, but hopefully, fingers crossed, there is no check engine light.
Before we go ahead and reassemble the rear, we need to make sure that this catback system is officially dialed in and looks amazing and up to our standard. Once completed, we can have Marlon come back over here and reassemble the rear.
The exhaust system is fully complete. Now we need to start reassembling the car. You guys saw this come off earlier in the video. Now it's time to put it back, finish up the rear end, put the rear bumper, the wheels, everything in the wheel wells need to go back in. Everything on this table needs to go back in there. All these bumper reflectors, all of the bolts are labeled and organized to make this as smooth as possible. We now don't have the factory exhaust system in there. We will give this car its first startup with the new exhaust system, and let's see what it sounds like.
The reassembly process is the exact same as the disassembly process, just in reverse order. The rear hatch goes in with all of these bolts hidden behind where the taillight and spoiler would be, as well as some in the vents and the engine bay. A handful of bolts located around the entrance of the hatch, and now we can move on to the rear bumper. We have to hold this bumper just off of the car so we can plug in all of the wires. Make sure everything in the harness is completely plugged in. We don't want to have any electrical issues and have to pull off the rear bumper again after assembling it. That would be a real pain, and that's something that we want to avoid. With the rear bumper completely slid into place, we can now start working on the taillights. They do have clips and bolts that screw into the taillight housing, which do modify the fit and finish, so we do need to make sure that these taillights look amazing. We do need to make sure these taillights leave as good as they looked coming in.
The moment you've all been waiting for, the first official start on the Lamborghini Temerario featuring the Boden Autohaus complete titanium exhaust system. Take a listen to this.